We picked up an alien transmission. They're trying to move an Advent troop transport the Resistance disabled during a recent skirmish. There's an opportunity here for us to pull some of their technology off the transport. But we'll need to secure the area and eliminate any remaining hostiles to make that happen.
Welcome back to Somewhere Beyond Legendary. And we have a supply rate that we discovered with a reasonably good timer. So we got a full squad of 6 here against 19 to 21 enemies. And we have a savage sitrep.
Transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
So, kinda expecting a bunch of berserkers, stun lancers, anything that melees usually. Let's take a look around, see what we can find.
Going to check out right here. Hostile close.
Yeah, that's kind of... It's like a football group that, you know, bring your kid to work day. Yeah. Okay. Well, alright. I want to keep an eye on those guys, but also want to be far enough away that I won't be caught in their detection tiles if they move. And get a little bit of an eye over here. Second berserker. What was... It looked like it was just a group of 2. I didn't quite catch what the second one was. Well... Enemies there and enemies there, we're kind of being forced into the back of the map here. Although actually this is a terrible position because of this rock. Take the rock.
Roger that.
I tire of waiting.
Headed there now.
Here, get you over here. Maybe we can also throw Groot's scouting protocol. Just to see that there's not a second group right next to them. Okay.
Got it covered.
Stay alert.
We can get ourselves a cluster of grenades.
Hostile over there.
There's another group, and they're actually also moving in my direction. And that 2-unit group is moving in my way. That's not good. Like, none of this is good. How, well,
No time like the present.
where's my recon? Okay. At this point I'm looking at, okay, where do we have spots where we take cover from the map? Like from everything on the map?
Roger that.
Sit tight, hold your breath. Draw in that beer belly and wait for this all to go to pass.
I guess.
Moving to Overwatch.
Pay attention.
Now, even if all of these 3 groups do not come right behind my cover and reveal me, there's still one big risk, one even more terrifying thing they could do that could ruin this whole mission. They could group up and bait me into grenading all of them. You gotta be turning around, mister. You gotta be Turning. Yeah, 5 spots that have cover in that direction.
This way, let's
Okay,
go.
I guess you're sitting there.
Protocolo de guardia activado.
Alright, cool.
Affirmative. Covering now. Looking forward to it.
So, yeah. Holy shit. Okay. We're back in the business. We're back in business. Now, for plan B, which is how do we fight, well, not all of these groups at once?
On my way.
Orden de movimiento.
Do I not trust the game right now at all?
Moving out.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Good double grenade with a teamwork from the bounty hunter. Bounty hunter doesn't need 2 actions to snipe.
Determino prioridad de guardia.
Alright.
Roger. I got my eyes on. Pay attention.
Where you come in? Why are you coming that close? Why are you guys turning around? All of this happening to me. I think I can even Overwatch here. Because, you know, this will totally hit friendly targets. You just have to, you know, sit still and hope that they move away here and don't come reveal me. Like, activating on my own account, I don't think that's gonna work with that group right here. I mean, there's something to be said about, you know, this takes out the Lancers. Single shot kills the Faceless, we can stun the Berserker. Then we can teamwork, over grenade this stuff, Tesla bolt this stuff, depending on where they move. We would lose concealment though for the rest of the mission. I think this is a prey. Oh.
Esperando.
Sure.
Scanning. Stay alert.
Easy. Never not had it. Gonna group up? This is fun. This is making me feel alive.
Sounds good.
Moving to Overwatch.
At least it's making me feel something. I don't even know what it's making me feel.
Moving to Overwatch.
Defending
Totally,
over
you
there.
know, if these two groups end up on top of each other, we're totally taking it. Questions about that? Let me just prepare one more turn here.
Moving.
Afirmativo.
How about you go there in a reasonable way? How would that make you feel?
Okay.
On Overwatch. Looking forward to it.
Overwatch.
I don't want to know how close these other groups are. Let's
Maybe
just
some
stay
people
back
on the
here.
eyeing it.
Sensores ópticos en guardia.
So I'm envisioning a grenade on these guys with my Tesla trooper on Overwatch. I'm getting a zap on these guys on the activation. The problem with that, with getting that done, is that we have Phantom, so the grenade is not gonna reveal me, so I wouldn't take the Overwatch. Unless I'm just standing out in the open. So I would have to stay here. The detection range gets increased
Avanzando al objetivo.
as they activate. That should reveal me, and then my Overwatch should fire.
Protocolo de guardia activado.
With everybody just this close, we need to kill everything. A little bit concerned if the Berserker then, you know, in the activation runs up to this spot, right next to corrections. And would be out of line of sight for all of my snipers. Would be not great. And I think we're gonna plasma here. The shredding, and although everybody has AP ammo, like the shredding is not really important right now.
Take this!
Hit it. Get the stun lancer. It's a bio faceless. That of bio trooper, which is fine. It's a fairly rare corpse to get,
Visible here.
if we can get it, yeah. And there's the spot on my Tesla.
Amenaza eliminada.
Kill this single mutant. I gotta say, I'm a little bit disappointed by that. I'm actually somewhat disappointed by this. I think in that case, we actually will teamwork here.
Is the instrument of my will.
For a one of my AP grenades.
Heads down!
Roll minimum damage on that mutant in the back.
Might be something we could use here. Multiple targets down.
Okay, so you have 74 on that mutant and 100% on that guy. What do you have? You have 81 on the mutant. Bound, we turn that into a little bit more.
Hostile terminated.
Get those min damage rolls out of the way. I like it. Okay, that's... Then, yeah, we need 11 damage. So either we take a bullseye here, or we take the double tap. What kind of autoloader do I have? Delete. Okay, we can double tap.
Wonderful.
Quite the kick there on that second shot. Alright. Ah, now we have the combat music still playing because the game still thinks there's a
Going to explore over there.
biotrooper alive somewhere. Okay, no eyes on these guys. Let's get over here to grab the loot next turn.
Okay.
Doesn't look like they're coming back.
Moving on them here. Got some materials here.
Superior heavy barrel. Yes. Oh boy. Do we have candidates for that? Like, that's something, once we have Shadow Strike, that needs to go on the Tesla rifle, but that's also definitely something for a bounty hunter with the 100% crit chance.
Speak.
Moving.
Escaneando vector de aproximación. Iniciando guardia.
Done.
We're reloading the right weapon if I press R here, Paulo. Did.
Yeah.
Fighting.
It's killing time. I'm on it.
We should also definitely throw out a safety evac.
Regroup later.
I mean, of the three groups we saw, right, that group was definitely the most dangerous one.
Pay attention.
What is it? The other one had, like, double stun lancer, faceless berserker. I guess we'll see that in a second, yeah? And then berserker and sedated.
Are you serious?
Good damage in on the berserker. I think this is gonna be the alloy grenade then. Oh, no. Okay, so we have double berserker. Disabling shot probably on this guy. We should be... Alloy grenade is probably gonna be able to clear out everything in the middle here. And I can move. I don't need to stand still and do this.
Understood. Moving out.
Just get a nice angle here. Doesn't look like I can hit the Berserker in the front and the Lancer behind the car. Just checking if there's a spot where I can hit the other Berserker. That little rock there is giving too much cover. Grenade protection. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, really. Be some good damage numbers.
What do we got here? We have multiple targets down.
Amazing, actually. Any chaining actions? No. I guess we just take down the faceless then. Reload it.
Amenaza hostil destruida.
Need a little bit more of a high roll here on this one, please. Thank you.
Target neutralized.
We do have disabling shot, but if we can just take this thing out
Wait till they get
regularly, see what we get.
I can sense your fear.
Yeah, I think this is just a double tap kill. We have our recon with a command if this like min rolls.
There's a lucky winner.
Okay,
Let's explore this way.
the squad is here to deliver. And we are ready to take new orders.
All right.
Still got the laser grenade, and we got a couple more plasma grenades, so if Advent wants some fries with that, we got them covered.
Grabs another treasure pack.
Recarga rápida en curso.
Give me one of those lovely scouting protocols to check that we not have anything creeping up on our flank. Okay, cool.
All right.
Anything else? Play cool, reload.
Scanning.
Scanning. Looking forward to
So,
it.
12 enemies killed. 19 to 21 mission. Oh, okay. Yep, okay, that's the last two groups. These the last two groups. Didn't 100% catch. There was something with ablative, so it could have been maybe an advanced purifier, probably a mech. Seeing a priest over here. A relatively small detection radius. I don't think that group's gonna spawn me
Random
here.
checkout right here.
This gives me a better idea of what we're facing. Trooper, biotrooper, medic, priest. There was someone else in that group. Okay. We do a little bit of a commando unit approach here. Get my grenades all the way over here. A bunch of high cover we can stand behind and lob grenades to activate. Or we can move on top of the roof and grenade down. This is on the unactivated group.
Will do.
And similarly, I want my Tesla guy
Fijando la ruta al objetivo.
to be over there. He can potentially, like, activate his stealth, go up on the roof and shoot somebody or so. Definitely some options. Meanwhile, I don't like these trees here blocking my line of sight, so I think we're gonna go over here.
All right, let's go.
With Paulo.
Moving
Move
to
you up
position.
just a little bit.
We are
Move
without
you over
limit.
here.
If I wanted to stand around, moving to Overwatch, I would have stayed in my Leviathan.
Okay, definitely some sort of muton. Seems a little bit more agile than the ones we... Okay, never mind. Venturio. Aren't you a little bit early? What's the force level anyway? Here, two mutons. Oh, this is Daddy's first command bot here. Muton, shield bearer, priest, mech.
Avanzando.
All right.
I'm on it. Got it covered.
I'm really debating if I want to go for some sort of long-range flank here. Okay, that other group is right there. Basically setting up a engagement with my two snipers where, unless they have corner cover, one of them is gonna get flank shots. At least that's the plan.
Affirmative. Moving out. Come get some.
Sensores ópticos en guardia.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Going to check it out over there.
It looked like they moved inside here, that trooper group. One thing we could do is stealth and open the door. I mean, if they're inside, we would see them, right? God, I wish I had a battle scanner right about now. Nope, not here. Yeah, okay. Like a laser grenade would kill them, except for the medic. I'm just getting it there. There's not really any cover in that direction up here. Then again, I don't think if I'm really like just go up here, not any further than that. I don't think the medic has any spot from where he could shoot me. Or I could even just command back down. How many command charges do we have? 2. Either command you back down or command you for a second grenade to finish off the medic.
Headed there now. Throwing grenade.
I won't even activate because technically I don't have line of sight to them. I just spotted them with the scouting protocol.
Cleared.
Didn't it say 8 to 10? Was the officer still alive? I have tandem warheads. Shouldn't be damage fall off. Did I misread the numbers there? I think it said 8 to 10.
Catch. They've been destroyed.
Armored superiority.
Okay.
Man, that perk's gonna be fun for the whole rest of the campaign, isn't it?
Pay attention.
Was that a permanent dark event? The loot drops 16 dead. This is a group of 5. What's this? A 21? That's it. That's the mission.
Making my move here.
The heavy mech. Okay. Heavy mechs are really annoying, by the way. They have an ability. Boom, 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 boom. Layered armor. Any single source of damage on this unit cannot destroy more than 40% of their max HP. Now, unfortunately, that is working a little bit weirdly. Because it also, includes their ablative and the armor. It's like, what it boils down to is usually you need like 4 attacks to kill them, even though, if each attack does 40%, you should be able to kill them in 3 attacks, but that often doesn't work out. Maybe I'm thinking of later in the game. I don't know. It's scary. Let's just put it that way. So a grenade opener on this group would be fantastic. Shreds almost all of the armor. Doesn't kill anything. And then we follow up with a bunch of sniper shots.
I'm on my way.
Problem is, again, getting a grenade ambush on them.
Good copy. Moving
So
on
having
target.
some sort of angle
Overwatch.
where they can't see me and I can lob the grenade over terrain like we did here with that group.
Alcance máximo.
We're gonna have to make sure that you have some sort of line of sight
Sure,
also.
whatever.
We might need that disabling shot.
Okay.
Already there.
Sistema de ocultación. Desactivación.
Like at the moment, well, at the moment I don't see them, but last time I saw them, they were well shielded behind this vehicle.
I'm going over there.
Now we have that weird bug where it doesn't actually clear the fog of war for me. Favorite weird interactions. Okay. Actually kind of, so I was considering going here and then doing a scouting protocol. The problem is, if I'm detected here, if they move in this direction, the usual 8 or something tiles, then we're actually way too close already. So one thing I want to see is there's very often a turret on this building. Okay.
I'll be right there.
You can also just try to snipe them here fully. Stay nightfall over here or so, although you lose nightfall when you shoot. Just take squad side shots, but this is also, again, the terrain isn't great here. With all the car ranks. This is a high cover object, this is a high cover object. I basically have a narrow corridor here between this tire stack past this building that I'm shooting through. So maybe moving up top might be an option.
Move!
Come over here for now.
On your order. Affirmative. Covering now.
On Overwatch.
And once again, the game just moves them away without me showing the move. Showing the move to me, rather. I guess we could just take this thing out. At least 9 damage. 9 is exactly what we need.
You never stood a chance, Zeratul.
En marcha. Siempre vigilante.
Sounds good.
Let's hope that helps.
Got it covered.
Now, having my grenadier further back than my sharpshooter might not be the smartest play here.
10-4.
Pay attention. I'm defending that area.
I don't have stealth back here in a turn.
Servomotores activados.
Honestly wondering if there's Like going out here might be the better line of sight for shots. Don't want to go here. I just want them to come back into this area, and then I can just stay there.
Okay.
On the move.
Give them no turn.
Your queen listens. I am the sworn.
No need to ask twice.
Escaneando en busca de objetivos.
On Overwatch.
Okay, them coming around the backside of the transport is not what I want to see.
I'm waiting on you.
You away from there again.
Great.
Sure how I'm feeling about this position, but I think I'm kind of safe-ish.
Cumpliré la orden. Orden de movimiento confirmado.
Right, we don't have all day. Gotta be a little bit aggressive here, I think.
Scanning.
This guy is overwatching from like 3 screens away.
I'm on it.
Oh, so aggressive. Rawr.
Escaneando vector de aproximación.
Do we try next turn to activate by lobbing a grenade over this car? Or do we just activate this turn by doing a good old lead the target? So the only target we have is the shield bearer. Not a bad target. We wouldn't kill him though.
On your order.
In cover.
Okay. We're doing it. We're doing a lead the target on the shield bearer.
Moving to Overwatch.
The Overwatch is here.
Pay
gonna
attention.
chill.
I'm defending this area.
Not good.
Nice to hit one of these.
Really?
You don't see the mech. That's a problem. I really wanted to holo target that. Need to hit both shots for 7 here. not graze the first shot for almost nothing.
That armor's tough.
Got the priest, and you got the mech.
Bada boom!
Let's help you a little bit with that priest. Think we're even marking that. So it was a 74 or something, so it should now be 94. Right, so that leaves me with either a shot on the priest or trying to see if we can get a shot on the shield bearer. I think taking out the priest might be the play here. Question is, where do we do this from? Either priest, no, the shield bearer from here. Like, I see the priest from here. I'm a little bit concerned though that the mutants are close enough to take a shot at me. I'm trying to see if there's a better spot. Actually, get you. There, I might be able to see him from your spot. That's the shield bearer and the other guy. Guess this is my only option.
No time like the present.
Be enough damage to cancel his sustain.
Did that hurt? My mana is low.
Okay, now the next question is, can we have a magical spot where... Well, okay. I was thinking, if we could get up here, we can combat protocol the shield bearer. But we can't. But we might just do it anyway, and then potentially next turn do it. Depending on where the shield bearer moves, obviously.
100% de
Right.
eficiencia.
You get up there. And you hide behind the overturned car.
Defending
Sure,
ya.
whatever.
Who gave you regeneration? That seems highly illegal. Interesting double move from the shield bearer. Very interesting. Oh man, somebody's gonna complain about supply crates, isn't he? We do this. And he's kinda right if he does it. Okay, so we can finish off the shield bearer like this. Easy peasy.
My conquest continues.
I need to reread Armored Superiority. This is like throwing me off the whole time here. You can see that guy from here. I know the other guy is on Overwatch. I don't think he can spot me though. He's in that tile, so it should hit the other guy, it shouldn't hit me up top. I'm not seeing an Overwatch removed icon. That was some good damage though. That was some really good damage. Okay, give me ice on the second muton. Okay. Two supply crates here. That should be illegal. Advent taking cover near the supply crates. Come on, nice. There has to be a war crime. I would never do such a thing. You actually see that guy. Okay, okay, alright, hang on. Can follow that. And focus fire.
Target eliminated. Gonna need to reload soon.
Assuming you see the other muton.
Loaded.
That's the mission.
Still got
Status
it.
confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
That was a lot of mutants. That was a lot of mutants. Great scouting. That opening though. I'm not saying I need a new set of pens, right? But it was close. It was very close. What's a holy grenade damage?
Years of peace and prosperity will not be undone by the reckless actions of a few misguided dissidents today. We stand with the elders, trust in their wisdom, and we shall overcome this crisis.
Okay.
The aliens are probably still wondering what hit them. Let's keep it up, Commander.
Nobody tired. That's good. Banner promotions. That's also great. You can get unrelenting pressure. Cooldown of overwhelming burst reduced. Critical hits with the vector have reduced the cooldown by an additional turn. This is gonna be nuts with hit and run. Right, if we can take 2 shots a turn. So the cooldown here gets all reduced from 4 to 3 turns. And if we take 2 critical hits with hit and run, because we're always critting, right? As long as we are squad side sniping. We can overwhelming burst, following turn take 2 hit and run crits, and then overwhelming burst again. Like, this is gonna be up a lot. Can't wait. Can't wait. And we were still running around with the laser vector. Superior heavy barrel though. Alright, infantry. Implacable. I do like bring them on in theory, but I think I like the additional mobility here a little bit more. And then there has to be some booming, some big booming. Some very big booming. Superior heavy barrel, yes. The 8 supplies. Well, actually for supply rate, that feels like it's not that much. We didn't have any Requiem units on the mission. Not sure how I feel about that. Would have been nice to get some more Requiem essence. But it's also nice not facing them and actually winning the mission. You know, winning the mission has its upsides. Now, unfortunately, I started coil guns, so any instant research here isn't gonna pop until we complete another research. That being said, I don't think there's anything lined up for instant. Yeah, we didn't get enough Celitids or mechs, and everything else is or purifiers. So we gotta wait a little bit more. That's fine. Strength 10 now in New Indonesia. This is we might get a invasion here at some point in Australia. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep... No, this was the other mission that we needed to do here. Smash and grab with advantageous terrain. So that means advantageous terrain. Some soldiers get a bonus action point for the whole mission. Before we do that, I wanted to check on this armored superiority. Okay, this is a temporary dark event. Cool. Oh, it's just some units reduce damage from all sources. Oh. I'm not looking for, like, this is always the... Okay, do we just now have to F1 every single advent unit so we can see whether or not they have armored superiority? Like, sure, in the single target tooltip we can see it in the damage breakdown, but for AoE attacks, like that grenade earlier, we would have to look at every single unit to make sure whether or not they have that and whether or not they would die from the attack. Alright, anyway. Who all benefits here from extra actions? First of all, melee people benefit from this. Second of all, anyone who has Marauder definitely benefits from this. Having a keeper doesn't benefit from this, but having a keeper on a smash and grab is always good. We're gonna need somebody who can scout for the squad. I think Silver is good on the willpower. Just getting her on more missions, you know, scout officer seems like a good choice. And then let's see, can we find a bondmate for Denmark? for that last spot. Eh? Oh, look at that. 8.3 with Xen. Well, looks like we already found a bond mate for both of them. Wonderful. Just look for somebody who benefits from the extraction. So we could also make I could make an argument to get our Tesla in here for potential promotion. 9 XP. And a second Phantom unit and Special Operative. Okay. In that case, though, we would kind of need a willpower PCS, I think, for you. I mean, long term, I want something else. Advanced focus PCS for 10 supplies. I think that's worth the investment. Right. Do we have proper rip check for you? We do not. Do we want one? We don't have whiplash. Would be kind of nice. Better gauntlets here. I think I want a mech auto pistol. Was it all the way at the start where I didn't even look at it? I'm like, it's probably further down. Let's just start scrolling. Okay, 10 supplies. Do we get a better shield? That's the question. Mega auto pistol, alloy shields. We're not getting the better rip check. Sorry. Alright, let me sort out the other equipment here. Oh, this is the squad. We're a little bit on the edge with the timer here. We'll take the gamble. We're hoping that 98% is still going to give us a normal and not guarded, in which case it would be acting if this was one strength higher, but I want to have 6 people if we're going for smash and grab so we can get 6 crates, or alternatively 5 crates and not have to move in with our sniper to grab a crate. That's the plan, that's what we're gonna stick with. Let's send them on their merry way. I was looking through the XCOM AP here. The only thing I'm considering still. So, eat this would mean our auto pistol goes from the usual 80% crit that we have point blank, right? 40 crit from the weapon, 40 crit from a flank, to 100% to guaranteed crits, which kind of is a big deal, I think. There's a lot of other interesting stuff here. Are we actually going to take Gunslinger here? Eventually. Like, if we charge in, shield charge, protect and serve once we have it, then we have a free action in the middle of the enemy group. We Gunslinger up. 7 tile radius and a reaction shot against any target that moves that is guaranteed to hit and crit. Maybe you get the superior heavy barrel, I don't know. It's kind of still. I need to see. Let's take this first. Let's take this. Make our regular shots 100% to crit and see what the damage is like. I guess I could just also look here what the damage is like. 7. Plus heavy barrel once we put it on there. Not sold on it yet.
Sky range. Squad green to deploy.
Okay, back to business as usual, which probably then means scanning over in Eastern Europe.
Setting course for Sector 6, Eastern Europe.
This then, and I guess we're flying. Oh yes, we're flying back there. An engineer? Hell yeah. Oh, we might actually not. Do we might also need 6 engineers to build core weapons. So yes, we need an engineer. Alright, I guess once again I'll do the squad setup here off camera and show you what we got. Here's the squad. We're kind of running out of equipment and running out of money. I did buy an advanced grenade launcher, but I originally also had my Templar here, but we didn't have money for the gauntlets, so I guess Shinobi it is. At least that gives us some scouting. Got some hacking for the vehicle hack, hopefully get some nice reward out of it. We also have airdrop here, so we can keep corrections even more supplied with grenades all day long. I think, even though, you know, this is 45 points, we get 42 points, that would be exactly evening out-ish. I want this now. I want hidden run now, especially what we talked about just a minute ago. The combo with unrelenting pressure. Let's just get it in there. We need some firepower. Like, these are kind of tough missions. Oh yeah, I bought a Mark II Gremlin here, which is then all my money again. Why does this keep happening? But we should get an actual supply drop, right? Actually had our liberated region on supply drop, so about 200 supplies coming in. Yeah, I wanted to check. Force level is 8. You might see something very interesting here. You know how force level is 8 here and it's 9 here? So we had a Requiem UFO land in New Indonesia. These are UFOs that can increase the force level in a specific region, which then makes that region have, well, higher force level. That means higher tech level enemies earlier than anywhere else.
Setting course for Eastern Europe.
Get advanced attention. No, we don't want to do that. I don't want to spike vigilance here more than necessary. I do want extra resistance personnel though. With resistance contacts and something in the air. 4 rebels. Doubling our rebels here. 7-day timer. Main problem is really at the moment equipment.
Commander, I'm
And a
getting
little
faint
bit
traces of a
ranks.
signal coming through. Someone on the ground is trying to reach us, but I can't make
I
it
guess
out.
Paulo is
Keep your eyes peeled for possible contacts.
back up. And Koana. Gonna need somebody who can scout for you. Yeah, and then it's a long list of people that are not available. Let's get Contra out of the Haven. Let's get some money. Let's maybe sell some of the corpses we just got.
Avenger plotting new course.
Can't sell cores anymore, really. Sitting on 2 cores, and we're not running any research projects right now. Okay. Sell that. Lancer. Sell those. Keep all of these. I don't want to sell stuff where we might still get a free autopsy out of it, like the turret and the sedatives. Sell the stuff that might become useful later on. Basic split magazines can go. I guess the laser auto pistol, a little bit outdated. Now this, we bought the Mac version. Do we sell a data pack? We're not super flush on intel. But we're also not having any contacts left, so we can't contact a new region anyway. I mean, technically, we have in New India the HQ revealed, so we could run an HQ assault, get 4 more data pads from that. Wait, I have Tempest gauntlets sitting around here? Didn't even check that. I thought they were busy. They were in use somewhere else. Okay. So, what's our guy doing then? That would be from our heretic, right? Oh, he's on the covert action, isn't he? The witch. Ding dong, the witch is on covert action, yes.
Setting course for Eastern European Ward.
So, we can bring Polo. One. Control. And this. Didn't even check that. We got the mag pistol for you. Boom, bada bang. Do we have somebody who can hack for the squad? I have off-tanker, I guess. We got a scout, we got a sniper, we got a regular shooter, we got some melee. We've upgraded gauntlets. I wouldn't mind having some, I don't know, frontline-ish. Do we get some gear for the frost purifier? The Advent or Alien gear is usually a little bit cheaper. Everything here is under Sergeant still. I guess we would also get a free promotion, right? Since we have Trial by Fire on Contra. Sure, let's take that. Alright. We'll make that quick. We're gonna need... Well, I want to have... a Mark II Gremlin. Then we're gonna filter for the Frost Purifier. I'm not a fan of the mech level weapon requiring an LM core. That makes it so expensive. Well, we're definitely getting there. I need to double check. What are we going for here with you? We're going for not melee anyway, right? We're going for shooty stuff. And yeah, this is supposed to be this is wrong. This is bugged. We could re-roll, respec the class to get that filled in. Hopefully, it's some single bugged perk that showed up there. I'm not sure if we want to do this. We don't have any more good ablative, so let's see how many trooper corpses we have. Plating 1. Could technically get a bioalloy plating for 10 supplies, 1 alloy, 1 crystal. Give me 2 of those. That's not a bad shout having bioalloy on the Templar, so we can always get in there. You get the other bioalloy. What kind of PCS do we have left? Perception, Psi, basic speed. What we could do here is give you a basic speed, puts you to 18 -2, and then we can get another medkit in there. You can cleanse like fire on yourself or whatever. Any advent armor left? Yes. Oh, also, we could totally give you a spider suit.
The spider suit will improve our soldiers' chances of dodging an attack, while also providing increased agility and grappling capability.
Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
And just like that, within like 3 episodes, we went from, oh no, we don't have any missions, to, oh no, all our soldiers are busy. And I'm okay with that. I might even now not scan for more mission detection, but do a little scan at Reaper HQs, just so that we have, you know, 30 intel in the bank. Just lets me sleep so much better. This like this campaign and this, yeah, I've scanned more Reaper HQ than in the last 3 campaigns combined. Alright, let's see. What do you have? Singe, Soulmania, Void Rift. Void Rift, definitely the pick here. But I don't want to block the thing for 18 days. Maybe we can get something quick on Lenny, like marionette control. There is also an argument. No, there's no argument. But we could get a second cell, train both of them, and then also put a scientist in here to speed it up. I don't like putting a scientist in if I'm only training a single soldier. I mean, we're about to get some money. Since we're about to hit the month end, let's take a quick look at the dark event that are coming. Heat ammo. Damage boost against mechanical. Well, that's not great. And who gets that? Some of their forces. Okay, cool. And yeah, the hunter's instincts for the snakes. Okay. Yes, we gotta be careful around some of their forces if we bring a spark or a mech trooper eventually. So always gotta watch out for some of their forces. What's this then? Acidity lead, yeah. Not with that timer, but yes, something we need to look out for also. She's back. That's our gunner. Probably lining up for a rename.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
I had
Holy
high hopes for the resistance
shit.
under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
150? 150 lost to Faceless? Oh no. How many do we have? For Faceless. I think it's like 20%-ish that you lose per Faceless. Oh no. To be fair, oh, they get red dots again.
The elders have blessed me. No, empowered me. I am stronger than ever, and I will not fail them.
I was good before, but this is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level.
It won't be long now, for your
Yeah,
secrets
shut up
flow
already.
as easily as the elders' blessed power.
Yes, I really thought, you know, once we get income from that liberated region in, we would be in a much better position. Well, we get now $70. Oh boy. Anyway, chosen actions. Dark events in a trench coat, right? As I like to call it. Turret attacks have a chance to stun XCOM units on hit. This is kind of a you know, double-edged sword. Which many swords are, but not all of them. Anyway, of course, turrets are kind of a low priority target, and sometimes you're like, just okay, let's just take the turret shot, and if it hits, then you're also stunned. That's bad. But this is an effect that the turret unit gets. And turrets are relatively easy to hack and also then to control. And suddenly we have a turret that can stun enemies. So this is not the end of the world, but it can be, like, in the wrong situation, this can be incredibly oppressive. Because there's also still the mystery of when do turrets take 2 shots, when do they only take 1 shot? Nobody knows. Kudizer's rapidly regenerating health is, like, I think both of these codex upgrades are kind of nothing burgers. Like, of course, the combo, you know, if they duplicate themselves, I'm not sure if they, like, do the typical clone and you have 2 half-health codices and then they rapidly regenerate health. But this will probably then happen at the start of their turn, right? So they will duplicate at the end of their turn, then at the start of their next turn, if you still haven't dealt with them, they will regenerate health. It's like, whatever. Ooh, hidden dark events. I wonder what they are, what they do. The big mystery. I will, however, do a quick check here if we have any counter chosen activities here. Yes, we do have the counter for the codices duplicating themselves. So I think we're gonna actually do that. Assuming we get the chance, we'll find it out in 34 hours. Right, but first of all, we're gonna start picking up that loot here.
Avenger plotting new course.
Lib 1 down there, I don't think, I mean, yeah, it's intel and all of that, and it's down to strength 3 here. Scientist. What's happening? Facility lead and a train hack? Man, that is suddenly all the missions. We don't have people available. We need to run here this thing first. So this is gonna be I don't think I can do either of the other missions. I want to run down the last 7 hours here. Hoping that I get vulnerable. We didn't get vulnerable. We do, however, have stolen shields again. 18 crate extraction mission. We have a full group of 8. Spark, combat engineer, technical saboteur, prowler, hunter. Well, we'll see how that one goes. Then we pick up our bountiful 71 supplies, and then we're rich. For now, though, we're gonna put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.